Hello and welcome to Teenage Brain, Section 3, Lesson 6, Section 3 Diagnostic. Before we dive into this lesson, let's look at our culminating task prompt. Students will use their knowledge of the teenage brain to answer the culminating task question. Does being a teenager positively or negatively affect one's decision making? You will need to be sure to address and refute at least one counterclaim in your response. Today you will use your knowledge of the section text to write a constructed response that answers the question, should parents limit their teens' access to social media? You will address and refute at least one counterclaim in your response. For this lesson, you will need the section text. The list is posted in today's lesson. The exemplar, the organization frame, your reading response journal, your section diagnostic checklist, and your argument understanding tool 3. Here are the learning targets for this lesson. Can you form and express an evidence-based argument that clearly states if parents of teens should or should not limit their access to social media? Can you present and refute a counterclaim using appropriate evidence? Text evidence. Now you're going to read the section diagnostic exemplar. As you read, you will answer the questions to focus on content information and ideas. You will evaluate the accuracy of the supporting claims and the logic and relevance of the writer's reasoning in connection to the thesis statement. And remember, the prompt is, the questions that you'll be answering in Nearpod are, does the writer establish a clear position in supporting claims that are specific, appropriate to the task, and based on evidence? How well does the writer develop the argument? Remember that a model is an example to follow or imitate, and it's helpful to use models as you revise and edit your own work. As you complete this activity, I want you to think about the following. What are the different parts of your thesis statement? Do you provide adequate textual evidence for each supporting claim? What can you add to your claim to make it more clear, or delete from your claim to make it more clear? What details must you add to make sure your claim communicates your conclusion about the text? What evidence from the text supports your claim? How can you revise your claim to be based on evidence from the text? How can you revise your claim to make it more specific or original? You will have 5 minutes to complete this activity in Nearpod.